Hey everybody, welcome back to the tower. I hope you're having a great time and a great day, but if you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, I hope I can help you this time. Alright, what I do here is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck to find out what your overall tower moment is going to be. I look at the bottom of the deck for more information, and then we clarify with this. We'll go 3, 2, and 3. Make it simple. And we'll look at the bottom of the deck for one more piece of information, and hopefully it all makes sense at the end. All right, all of these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it. Could be tomorrow, could be today, could be next week. I don't know. Whenever you're watching this is when the universe, like I said, wanted you to see it, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. All right? If it doesn't resonate with you, throw it away. Totally fine. Won't matter. Won't care about that at all. That's just how it works sometimes. All right. If you're new here, please think about hitting the old subscribe button. And because I try to upload every single day, I will repeat that at the end of the thing probably. And that's it. Let's get started. The Empress on this side of the tower is basically the energy of someone who doesn't understand boundaries. Could be a stalker, could be an over-enthusiastic person who doesn't get out very much. I don't know. Could go either way. But that's going to lead to your tower moment. But this is definitely somebody who doesn't understand boundaries. They don't understand the word no. They don't understand, basic social cues. This is somebody who could be on either end of the spectrum right now. But for now, this is just somebody who's kind of on the annoying side. They could be a little bit creepy. But that leads to your tower moment. The tower moment leads to the devil. So the devil energy here is the energy of toxic stuff. Overwhelming toxic energy like gambling, drugs, addiction, vice, overdoing something way too much. So this person could drive you to drinking. maybe maybe it's somebody that you care about and they're just driving you insane. I don't know. Let's find out. The Lover's card and the Hermit. Yeah, I'm the lizard guy, if you didn't know. Right there. Me. That's me. Anyway, this is the energy of making an emotional choice that leads to you being completely by yourself, alone, and isolated. So, it ain't looking good if you're in a relationship right now. All right, let's see what the old cards got to say. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely somebody who is very disorganized. Oh, by the way, it's the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. This is somebody who is very much disorganized. They don't make a lot of sense. This is somebody who has the Ace of Cups. They gave you this cup, and you thought they'd be fun to hang out with. They look good. They're awesome, and I want to be with them. So you took them in, but then you realize that materialistically, they are a disaster. They're not very good with money. They're not very good with organizing things. They're a mess. They might be a hoarder. They spend too much money. They when they need therapy, they do it on Amazon, right? The shopping therapy thing. Like, I can just buy my way out of feeling bad. This is somebody who is very, very focused on the physical to the point where it's driving you crazy. They see something and they got to have it. It's like a kid. This is somebody in your life who is very, they value themselves on how much they own or have. They want this, they want that. They're high maintenance when it comes to material things. They just don't want the thing. They want the best version of the thing all the time. It has to be the best phone. It has to be the best car. It has to be the best whatever. And they expect you to provide all this stuff. This person probably doesn't even have a job. Okay, they're probably very much on the wavelength of I exist, you support me. And they are very entitled. They are very childish. They don't have a lot of value. This person doesn't. But you picked them because you didn't know that. They were wearing the old mask, and when they gave you this Ace of Cups, right? They were wearing that old mask, and you bought that because you thought, well, this person seems sane. That leads to your tower moment. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles on the board today. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So this is the energy of the Tower is basically going to make you are going to invest so much into this person. They are going to demand so much. They're going to beg. They're going to demand. They're going to guilt trip. They're going to do whatever it takes to get what they want. That is going to start affecting your personal life. You're not going to eat enough. You're not going to sleep enough. Your life is going to just fall apart. The King and the Queen of Pentacles are on the Tower on this side of it. So yeah, I can understand why the Devil's here. They're driving you into insanity, depression, madness. They want you to suffer, and this is how they do it. They would only be happy if they had this. They would be happy if they had that. Like, oh, I miss gaming on a computer. Could you get me a gaming computer? Or they won't say that. They'll just keep saying it over and over and over again until you finally get, well, maybe if I do this, they'll, be happy. But it's never enough, is it? You could give them a car, a computer, a dog, or whatever they want or think they need. Animals. And it's never enough. They always want more. They're always got this depression, don't they? They always got this, oh, man, I wish, or I miss, or I wish, or, ooh, that would be nice, or everything, life would be perfect if they just had this one thing. But even if they get it, there's always one more thing. Okay? Devil, Seven of Swords, definitely that. Yeah, that's perfect card for that. Four of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles on the board, like I said. And the Page of Wands. Alright. You are going to find out this Devil moment, this energy is going to... You're going to find out that they're getting stuff from other people. You're not enough. You never were enough. You never could be enough. This person is a black void of money. You could throw all the money you have into this void and it would never be enough. The problem they have can't be fixed with things, but they keep trying to fix it with material things. That's not working. So they are definitely on the hunt for getting more things. You're going to find that out. This Tower is going to reveal that. It's going to put you into a very bad place. You're going to be like, why wasn't I enough? Why couldn't I do this? They might even be getting their attention from other people. You're going to just let go of everything. You're going to fall into this void spiral that just says, I can't do this anymore. I'm out. I'm done. I quit. Yeah. And then it's the Page of Wands is just, you're just done. You're not going to have any restraint when it comes to words anymore. You're going to be a very different person to yourself. You're probably going to be isolated from your family. You're probably going to be miserable. You're going to be upset. I mean, this person right now is probably even asking for alone time, right? They're like, hey, I'm going to go someplace. And then they're like, oh, you can go. And that's very suspicious. They need their alone time all of a sudden. Yeah, check their phone. They're definitely messing around with people. I guarantee it. They're doing something that they don't want you to know about, but they're claiming it's anxiety. They're claiming they just like, oh, I just need some me time or whatever. No. It's a sudden change. It's probably been creeping up a little bit, but this is how they get money from other people online, especially if they're a woman. You know how that works online. They're a bunch of lonely, thirsty dudes out there in a video game Discord server and weird sites, and they're just do anything to get any attention. And if it's a woman, this person is really good at drawing people out. They drew you out. They're going to draw others out. This is kind of the thing. They're a never-ending black hole of need. They need, they want, they'll never quit. They don't know how to say enough is enough. That's why the Empress is over here. They just don't know when to quit. And you're going to let go of this person and just going to drive you to the devil. Like I said, Lovers and the Hermit, this is the big emotional decision, but you're going to feel very isolated. You might not be alone. You might not break up with them, but you will feel very isolated even when you with them or with people or whatever. Okay? You are going to feel very, very isolated, very miserable all the time because you don't need very much, and they can't stop needing and wanting, and they're going to guilt you into feeling like you need to do that until, it's too much. And they're going to Seven of Swords it up here. Keep looking for outside sources of stuff until you finally break. Or they just leave. And the Six of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. And that's the only advice that I could give you, friend. Look for peace. Set your boundaries. Say no. You have enough. Everything's fine. You have got to set your own boundaries and find your own peaceful waters here, because this person is going to destroy you. They're going to burn you up. They're going to spit you out. They're going to, whatever metaphor you want to use, to being all used up. Good enough for me. Works for me, works for you. Yeah, this person is no good for you that you thought they were. We all make that mistake. We all, none of us are perfect. We all do that. Sometimes we just do not see the person underneath that mask until they get comfortable, and then all of this starts. Anyway, that's my reading for today. I hope this reading resonates with the people who need to hear it. I hope they understand that it's not you. There is nothing you can do to make this person feel better. There's not enough money in the world to make this person feel better. They could have every single penny in the world and it wouldn't be enough. It's not even greed. It's just there's something wrong with them. There's a hole inside of them that they can't fix. They get stuff and they're probably not even interested in it, right? It's like, yeah, I really need this. It's the thrill of the chase. And then once they get it, it's, I need something else now. So they need that attention. That's the only way they feel like a real person, is when somebody is getting them something. Like, I'm worth something again. And then as soon as that thrill goes away or whatever, it's like, I'm worthless now. And that's the eternal cycle they're in, and that's going to burn you up. Anyway, I've rambled on too much. I hope this energy resonates, and I will show you the cards. Here we go. If you've made it this far, I thank you for making it this far. You're awesome. And like I said, please think about hitting the old subscribe button. Totally free, doesn't cost anything, and I do try to upload every day. So, with all that said, thank you again. See you tomorrow. Bye.